Chief Officer, the Chief Constable designated the powers for us. So.
Right, okay, you're not going to let me see it now.
There's a lot on there, mate. So
I'll just flick through it, I'll get it on camera and I can review it back later. And you can even hold it if you just sort of flick through it page by page.
Let me just double check. Alright?
Okay.
I'm not trying to be awkward. Let me just check if I can do that and I'll come straight back to you, mate. Alright?
You have to present it.
Yeah, just give me 1 second, mate, alright?
One thing before you go as well.
I'm not going to go, I'm just going to go over there.
Today's footage comes from the Laughing Auditor, a channel well worth your support of transparent auditing and knowing your rights matters to you. The encounter takes place at Droitwich Police Station, and what makes this footage particularly compelling is the balance it strikes between professionalism and procedural testing. The auditor encounters both administrative staff and a police community support officer while filming from a public space. As the interaction develops, we see a measured and civil approach that still manages to expose significant gaps in police training. We will be looking closely at the rules surrounding PCSO designation powers, the use of body-worn video, and the right to remain anonymous during consensual encounter. It is a polite audit, but polite does not mean without consequence. Let's get into it.
Now the first lady was being a bit funny, but yeah, mate, I'm good. How are you? Yeah, I was filming all the cars, to be honest.
Okay, yeah.
Making sure no one's committing any offences. I think.
Brilliant. You don't sound local.
I think one of your colleagues is about to get a fine.
Might get a fine.
Well, yeah, it looked like she drove off without putting her seatbelt on.
Oh, right,
So I need to check the footage back, and if so, I'll be a good citizen and report it. You know.
okay, yeah, that seems fine. Yeah, as long
Yeah,
as
how-
you've got no exemption from wearing it.
What exemption would that be?
Well, you can have an exemption for various reasons, medical reasons, pregnancy.
Fair enough. Sure, she may be. You know,
Yeah,
maybe.
Yeah.
That'll be for someone else to decide.
Come from Scotland?
Originally, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What made you move then?
What made me move?
Yeah, if you've moved from Scotland. Sorry, my assumption then.
Yeah, like, yeah, I never said I moved.
You said originally, so
Yeah,
expected added one.
Well, that's what I was-
Yeah, got three probably.
yeah, like, I don't know. Were you a detective?
Am I? No,
Yeah.
I'm just police staff.
Are you, right, okay. What do you do here?
I work in the administrative department.
Do you, right, okay.
Yeah. Anyway, I shall leave you with
mate, you all right?
this.
The right to film in public is established from the outset. A member of administrative staff engages almost immediately, and credit is due here. Unlike many encounters on this channel, there is no shouting and no immediate threat of arrest. But notice the approach. Asking whether the auditor is local is a textbook opening move in a consensual encounter, a low-stakes question designed to start gathering information. The auditor remained polite but firm and redirect the conversation toward accountability by raising a potential seatbelt violation by their own staff. It is a fair point, and it shifts the dynamic from the very beginning.
Hey,
Right
mate,
here, 'cause-
How you doing?
I'm okay, how are you?
Yeah, good, thank you. What are you up to?
What are you up to?
Asking what's up with you, that's all.
you okay? Do you need anybody else?
No, I should be okay.
How can I help you?
Are you just filming?
PCSO, yeah.
Fine.
What are you up to?
Nothing, mate. Just doing some work, that's all.
Hey, what kind of work what are you doing? What are you working on just now?
Just doing some ICC stuff, some boring stuff, some training.
Right, okay. What kind of training you doing?
Just better using police systems, that's all, so.
Right, okay. IT stuff. Right, very interesting there. Alright.
You local, mate, or?
What do you think? Do you think I'm local?
No idea.
Make an assumption. Your colleague made an assumption, and
I'm
he
not
was
making any assumptions,
he was halfway right, you know. Like,
Not making
no,
any assumptions whatsoever.
no, I'm not local. I'm not local. Nice
Have you
little.
come down on the train today, or
Pardon?
come down in the train?
I think you're fishing now, aren't you? Like,
No,
sounds
not
like
at all.
it. Yeah.
A police community support officer joins a conversation. Again, the level of politeness here is notable. No hands on belts. No aggressive body language. The PCSO opens by asking how he can help, which is exactly the right approach. This is the gold standard for initial contact. However, the auditor is simultaneously testing the PCSO's legal knowledge. When the question about the train arises, the auditor correctly identifies it for what it is, a phishing question. The officer may be engaging politely and with good intentions, but the auditor's role is to ensure that a pleasant interaction does not quietly become a surrender of privacy rights. Politeness and legal obligation are two separate things.
Doesn't matter, like, don't really matter. I'm here now, you know,
Fine.
in the present moment, and that's all that matters.
Nothing wrong with that, mate.
How long have you been at, you community support at PCSO?
Officer, yeah.
How long have you been doing that?
About a year and a bit now.
You enjoy it?
Yeah.
What's the most interesting part of your job?
Just helping people, to be honest
Helping
with you.
people. And what's the most challenging part of your job?
Again, helping people, but it's an enjoyable job.
Yeah, it comes with pros and cons. Just out of interest, do you have your designation card on you by any chance? Do you mind if I see it, please?
I can show it to you, mate, no problem.
Yeah, if you don't mind. I'd just like to see what powers you guys get issued with you. Can I see your powers?
What do you want to know, mate?
What powers you've been designated by the
Quite a
Chief
few,
Constable?
there's
Have you
quite-
got a lot?
Yeah, but-
Sometimes it's just one little card.
Yeah, the Chief Officer, the Chief Constable designated powers for us, so...
Right, okay, you're not going to let me see it now.
There's a lot on there, mate, so...
I'll just flick through it, I'll get it on camera and I can review it back later. And you can even hold it if you just sort of flick through
Let me
it
just double check, see
page
if I
by
can get
page.
that. Let me just double check, alright?
Okay.
I'm not trying to be awkward, let me just check if I can do that, and I'll come straight back to you, mate, alright?
You have to present it.
In order to request to see the PCSO's designation powers. This is a crucial legal test. Under the Police Reform Act 2002, PCSOs only hold the specific powers granted to them by their Chief Constable. They are legally required to produce a designation card when exercising a power or when asked during professional interaction. The PCSO is visibly uncertain and chooses to consult a sergeant. Credit is due for not simply inventing an answer on the spot, but the uncertainty itself reveals a training gap. Every PCSO should be able to produce their designation card immediately and without hesitation. It is not an obscure request. It is a basic professional obligation.
Yeah, just give me 1 second, mate, alright?
One thing before you go as well.
I'm not going to go, I'm just going to go over there. So just give me 1 second, alright?
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Right, okay. You do that. Oh. Now, I was going to ask him about his camera because I'm thinking he might just disappear into the police station. Somebody's getting in a Volvo. Can't listen to what he's saying.
They're just great days, that's fine, like, I'm getting them okay, but the only thing I just want to ask you is that they just want to see what designated powers that we have, and they want to film that, so... Yeah, PCSOs, what designated powers we have.
While the PCSO steps away, the auditor identifies a procedural failure. No notification was given that body-worn video was recording. Under College of Policing guidelines, officers are expected to inform members of the public when they are being recorded. The PCSO's conduct throughout this encounter has been professional and courteous, but courtesy and compliance are not the same thing. The auditor's point is important. The rules around transparency do not apply only to the public. They apply to the police as well. If the camera is running, the person being recorded has a right to know about it.
So I've just checked with the sergeant, right?
Yeah.
Said that I potentially could not go through this with you,
Yeah.
but I could potentially find you some stuff to give to you, show what powers we have as a PCSO.
I don't want to take anything home with me, to be honest, and
Why not,
that's
mate?
because that's why I want to film it. It just means I need to recycle it and all of that, and
fair enough,
try to be environmentally minded as possible. And if I'm carrying about, if that happens everywhere, I end up with loads of bits of paper. It's
What's
just,
your accent from?
where do you think it's from? Let's see.
No idea.
Someone else guessed earlier and said I was from Liverpool and was very, very wrong.
Scotland?
You got it, yeah. So you're not going to show me it, no?
Not at the moment. Let me go and make a phone call to see what I can give you. So I'll more than have to come back.
Right.
So just let me make a quick phone call and I'll come straight back to
But one thing before you go this time,
Go on.
you should have told me something you've not told me.
you. Okay.
You want to do that now?
What, my collar number, my name, or?
No, that's a request. I've not requested it. I've not felt the need to request the
Okay.
details because I only sort of go down that road if I feel like I'm going to have to complain. But you should have told me something that you've done on your way up here that you've
What,
not done.
put on the body worn camera?
Yeah.
Okay.
The PCSO returns and reveals that his sergeant has advised him not to show the designation document to the camera. That is a poor decision by the supervisor. The designation card is not a classified document. By refusing to allow it to be filmed, the police are manufacturing secrecy around something that is fundamentally a public record. The auditor is right to challenge this. Transparency cannot be selective. The PCSO is caught in an uncomfortable position, here remaining polite and professional throughout, but following an instruction that actively undermines the force's accountability to the public it serves.
Just for future reference, yeah, just at the earliest opportunity.
Yep, thank you for that. No problem.
But yeah, I'm not going to waste, like, don't bother going and making a phone call. Yeah, it's fine, it is what it is. I asked, you said what you said, so we'll leave it at that.
Alright then.
Alright.
Where are you off to now then? Back home or?
I don't know. Whatever the wind takes me, you know.
Fair enough then.
See what happens.
You driven down or you've got a long journey back?
I don't know. Right,
You've not come from Scotland this morning, have you?
Pardon?
You've not come from up north in Scotland,
I
have
might
you?
have done. You know, it's a long commute if it
It's a
is.
very long commute, mate.
But yeah, not really. Was that you or me?
That's me.
That was
But
you, right?
You don't want me
okay.
to find you anything else then, no?
I asked to see your designation card. You've so far you're not going to show me that.
But like I said, I can make a phone call for you. That's not a problem at all. I can make a phone call. The sergeant said that I just need to get that checked out, okay? But I'm more than happy to go and make that phone call now and get something for you.
I'm not going to hang about.
Fine.
But no, I appreciate you at least offering to do that. But I'm not going to hang about. It is what it is. You know, like it's not the biggest drama in the world, and you've been very reasonable. So I've got no issues. So I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, no problem at all, mate.
All right.
Have a safe journey back wherever you're getting to, all right?
Yeah, I appreciate that. Keep doing what you're doing.
Thank
you. The way that you interact with the public is really good.
Thank you.
So keep doing that. Are you going to try and become a PC?
Possibly, yeah, possibly.
Go for it. Just don't let the job make you cynical, please.
The auditor closes the encounter with something relatively rare in this kind of footage: genuine positive feedback. He commends the PCSO's communication skills and encourages him not to become cynical as he progresses toward becoming a PC. It is a thoughtful moment, and an important one. It demonstrates that the auditor's purpose is not to antagonize the police, but to test their procedures and hold them to their own standards. The PCSO's conduct throughout were commendable, proving that it is entirely possible to engage with an auditor calmly, professionally, and without reaching for a Section 43 or a Section 50 stop. That should be the benchmark, not the exception.
Because it happens a lot. A lot of good people that end up.
What's your day job then?
Pardon?
What's your day job?
I'm not going to tell you that.
Is it this or is there something else?
No, it's something else.
Okay.
Yeah, I do.
Do you enjoy it?
I do. Yeah. I'm self-employed, so that when I started doing that, and stopped working for someone, then that was a big shift in terms of my mentality around sort
Were
of
you
work.
self-employed during COVID as well, or?
No, I wasn't. I was employed, and it was. Geez, when it wasn't that long ago. I tell you, maybe about a year and a half after COVID that I went self-employed. So I was employed before that, was working for a company, and then I decided to do my own thing. And since then, I've not looked back. You know, so.
Is it difficult being self-employed, or do you enjoy it?
Yeah, I enjoy it. It's challenging, but because you're doing it for yourself, it's rewarding. You know, like it's when.
This encounter proves that auditing is not about hostility toward the police. It is about holding the office to a high standard while respecting the person wearing the uniform. The PCSO demonstrates genuine emotional intelligence throughout staying relaxed, engaging in a real two-way conversation, and never reaching for powers he doesn't need. Even when he asks about the auditor's day job, a common tactic for gathering personal information, the auditor handles it with composure. He maintains his privacy while sharing something of his broader journey into self-employment. That exchange of mutual respect is the gold standard. It shows that when officers set aside the authoritarian approach and the public remains calm, a genuine and civil dialogue about accountability becomes possible. If more encounters look like this one, the divide between the police and the communities they serve would not be nearly as wide as it has become.
Yeah, like when it's your own thing, like I take a lot more pride in it. When I was working for someone else, I didn't really care. So yeah, it's what it is. Anyway,
You look after yourself, all right?
likewise, it was lovely talking to you.
And
You have a
you.
good day.
All right. Look after yourself, all right?
Bye bye. Take care. I appreciate you.
You're welcome.
Ladies and gentlemen, like, geez, what a way to end the video, because I am ending it there. I don't know what else to say. He was very polite, very nice. The way he engaged with me was was okay, except for the part where he didn't tell me about his body worn camera and he didn't want to give me his designation card. But I would only make a song and dance about that if there was something to make a song and dance about, and there wasn't. He was more than willing to go make a phone call and find out, and he probably would have found out that he could show me that. It's no elaborate secret that
Officers here were polite,
powers.
did not reach for the Terrorism Act as a blunt instrument to stop the filming, and maintained a civil tone from start to finish. Those things matter and deserve to be acknowledged. However, the refusal to show the designation card on camera and the failure to announce that body-worn video was recording are clear transparency failures. Soft skills and procedural compliance are not the same thing, and this encounter demonstrated both the gap between them and why that gap matters. The auditor's rights were largely respected throughout, but information was withheld that should not have been. A successful audit with lessons still to be learned.